welcome back to my channel. As promised, this video is for you to learn a few techniques to master the early stages of anxiety and hopefully to prevent it from getting worse. Guess what? No meditation is required and medication. If you're new to my channel, check my last vlog on anxiety if you have not done already. By the end of this video, you will learn a few techniques to instantly help you with the anxiety. There will be a few to choose from, so try and see what resonates with you. A disclaimer alert, I am not a medical or psychologist. I am purely drawing in from my experiences, what I've learned from my personal experiences, and it will not resonate with everyone. So what does one do when a wave of anxiety comes rushing in? I'll tell you one thing you don't have to do, and that is meditation. Now don't get me wrong, I love meditation. I mean, I've been to meditation camps. Meditation was a big part of my life at one point. It makes me feel amazing. But if you have all these worrying and anxious thoughts in your head, and the first thing you do is to sit down and meditate, you're just gonna get all frustrated. Why not meditate? Because meditation is a state of nothingness. It's awareness of nothing. So you're doing the opposite. You are actually sitting there at the worst possible time when you have so much going on. There's so much stuff in your head. So what exactly do you do? If you disagree, you can try it. I tried it and I just ended up with a headache. I just felt like my mind was going to explode, my head was going to explode. So you see, meditation is you trying to enter a different state of consciousness. And if you have a lot of thoughts in your head, that's just going to defeat the purpose. So what you need is mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply being aware of something, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of your breath, being aware of what you're doing or your thoughts. It's a form of meditation, but it's just that it needs to be worked on or mastered first before you decide to go to meditation. So I have 3 exercises for you today to quiet your mind to combat anxiety. So the first thing you want to do is take out all the noise. And the easiest way, the most natural way to do it is just focus on your breath. We do it, so breathing is the most natural way to be mindful. And we think deep breathing is from our chest, so we take a deep breath, but that's not what deep breath is. Breath work comes from the stomach. That's what deep breathing is. So imagine you watching a baby, and I know I've watched my niece a lot, and when she breathes, her stomach goes out. Like when she takes a deep breath in, her stomach goes out, and when she releases it goes in, and it's constant. If you can see, it's like constant, like in and out from the stomach. So what I find works for me, because I know I'm the kind of person who get bored very easily. So, and I can't sit still in one place if I'm just doing one thing. So I tend to alternate my breath work. So I'll inhale for 4, keep it there for 4, and exhale for 4, and then keep it there for 4, and inhale again for 4. And that's how I alternate my breath. And then I'll go to, after I've done that a few times, and I'll go to 6, and then I'll go to 8. I don't think I will go to 10 because I don't think I can handle that much, but I don't know, it's up to you guys. It's whatever your threshold is. Moving on to the next one is body scan. To start off, you close your eyes, sit in a quiet spot, and you start imagining from your crown chakra, there's like a little energy or a flow that's flowing from your crown chakra or from your head, and it's going through your, the back of your head, and anywhere if there's tension or pain, what you're doing is you're going to hold on to the pain, and if possible, like say for example there's pain on my shoulders, I'm going to imagine that I'm flowing through my shoulders and I'm holding onto there, then I will actually physically try to squeeze my shoulders or hold on like that. But then with my eyes closed obviously, and then I'll hold there for a few seconds and then release it, and then let that flow carry on and visualize that flow going towards my arms, and do the same thing. So that's what body scan is about. You're scanning your whole body and identifying pains, and you hold on to them and then you release them. Now this last exercise is actually one of my favorite ever since I've discovered it. I used to do breath work a lot, but ever since I started doing this, I mean, I still do breath work. I think it works for me a lot. But this one is instantly, if I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, I use this and it instantly works. I tried it on my sister who she struggles to do breath work. She struggled to do deep breathing. So I tried this with her and it worked for her. Like for a few seconds, for that moment, it did. She just needed something to calm her down. So I tried it with her and it worked for her. So I'm really excited to share with you guys. You probably have heard of it. It's called 5 senses. It's basically using your 5 senses to focus on the present and what's around you, the present moment. I find this really helpful because it's very grounding, and I think that's what the purpose is for this and I think that's the purpose of this exercise, because you need to get yourself grounded and just be in the moment, and I love it. So what are the 5 things you can see? So you just look around you and name those 5, and then you go on. What are the 4 things you can touch? And then what are the 3 things you can hear? And at this point, if you want, you can close your eyes and just concentrate on listening and hearing, or you can leave them open. And then what are the 2 things you can smell? Again, same thing, you're allowed to you can close your eyes if it helps. And then the last one, what is the 1 thing you can taste? If I'm feeling any sort of anxious moments and I want to deal with them, this instantly lifts me up. So yeah, there you have it. These are the few techniques to master your early anxiety. Comment below and let me know which exercise resonate with you, and if there's anything else you guys are trying that's helpful, make sure you mention that too. Guys, remember to subscribe and like the video if you find it any helpful. And yeah, love and light.